First violin, Ode to Joy from Symphony number 9. Hello guys, this piece is going to be about Ode to Joy. Now, I'm sure all of you guys have at least heard, and more than half of you have played this before, but not this exact arrangement for a trio, a string trio. So, and it's in a different key than the one that you used to play. First thing, having said that, first thing to really focus on is what you have in your mind, what you have memorized, is not going to be these notes. These notes are different. However, they are going to sound the same. And as you listen to all the recordings, the ones I recorded from this piece, you're going to hear it. They sound completely this. The melody sounds the same. Right? But you're going to start on different notes as the ones that you learned the first time. Not to mention that in this piece you have eighth notes also. So this is a little bit closer to the actual theme with all the harmony parts involved too. Few things that I want you to follow. Try to do the slurs. Slurs, as you see, just a reminder, would mean that you would play the notes under it with one bow. So if you have slur 2, you would play one bow and play 2 notes with it. As opposed to changing up and down, you would go in the same direction and play 2 notes, more than 2 notes. It could be as many notes as you want, as you possibly can, in one bow direction. Now, you only have a slur 2, sometimes 4, and they are fairly easy. Try to see if you can still maintain a very good sound and do slurs. The priority number 1, remember, is sound quality. I would not want you guys to sacrifice sound quality over just playing a bunch of slurs. If you still are able to play very loud and clear with a very good tone, but separate, that's what I would prefer. So play separate notes, but do practice playing slurs. It starts with playing your scales with a slur 2. So far we've done a slur 2 and separate. So here, since you have a slur 4, try to do a slur 4. Separate, obviously. Separate, then slur 2, then 4. Right? Try all those 3 different bowings, and they will help you a lot with this piece. And this piece is not too fast. The first thing I want you to remember is this. Downward arrow number 2. C is natural. In this piece, there's only one F sharp in the key signature, right? And there is no accidentals in this specific arrangement. There is no accidentals in the piece. So all you have is F sharp. Whatever F you play in this piece has to be sharp. Don't forget, your second finger is low for C, and everything stays natural except for sharps. All these notes are natural, and when you get to the Fs, those are the ones that you play sharp. Which, I'm looking, you don't even have an F in this piece. So every note you play is natural. The challenging part is this. You're used to playing C, this one, as high second, which is on the red tape, right? But in this piece, your second finger is low. It's not high. So make sure your second finger is really, really low, connected to your first finger for C naturals. If you played it sharp, some others played it natural, it's not going to sound good at all. So make sure it's completely natural. And R-A-L-L, the short term for rallentando. Rallentando, if you remember, ritardando, R-I-T, almost is the same exact with rallentando, but the difference is retardando happens a little bit faster. And it depends. Sometimes with retardando, you would drop the speed to something much slower and even get slower from there. Rallentando has no drops whatsoever. You gradually, very, very, very gradual, you slow down till the end of the piece. That's why you have it not very close to the end. So as far as rhythm goes, the piece is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our speed. From this measure, it sounds like that, so that you can actually hear the eighth notes from G. Ready, and 1.5. See? 1.5, half, 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 half. 1, 2, half stands for like half a beats, which are eighth notes. 1, 2. Right? Again, if you're having trouble playing all the notes on time, in tune, with the slurs, just get rid of the slurs, play them as it is, very slowly, clap the rhythm, and only after you felt comfortable with the notes, then add the slurs. That is, of course, after you've been practicing it on your scales. Have fun practicing, guys.